Commanding 2-0 lead with the series now shifting to a new ballpark. When I asked these players for their outlook on Game 3, they emphasized not underestimating their opponent. As one player put it, we've got to be prepared for a counterpunch. Our opponents had a day to brew on Games 1 and 2, and I guarantee they're going to come out ready to go tonight. We've got to stay aggressive and try to keep them off balance.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. No balls and 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. In is Jorge Soler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Now batting, Manny Machado. No hits to this point. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Hit hard up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
JT Realmuto is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
2-1 the count. 2-1, here it is.
Nope. Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Back up the middle. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher, Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft grounder left side. And that's the first out. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Here comes the first pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
On the ground near home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning. Next to the plate for the Padres, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Pitch on the way.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Reddick is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... Here's Michael Brantley. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch of the at-bat. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Pagan has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty B, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Chris Devenski has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping up now, Juan Soto, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And that's through, a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And there's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Popped him up. Soler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. In now, Martin Maldonado. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Down the line, Bregman fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Standing in, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Soler. Gone!
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a pitch on the way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Third baseman number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Scooped up. Throw to first here. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Padres are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over. For a report on this club's outlook heading into Game 4, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Padres, the designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. On the move is Springer. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now that.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in, Juan Soto. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Pham takes his lead at third with one away. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here it is. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Reddick looks up. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
In is Jorge Soler. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Digging in now, Martin Maldonado to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced? Other than it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. Struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Drew Pomeranz takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 15.
Ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Pomeranz sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Now here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Reddick is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Maldonado has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Lifted in the air to center field. Springer is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Third baseman number 2.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Emilio Pagan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. The 0-1 on its way. Pagan, former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
Striking in for Houston, George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
On a hefty swing there, but he gets on top of it and sends a little chopper back to the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 left for Houston. They trail it here 2-0. Austin Pruitt has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. His 2nd home run of the series, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0. So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well off the plate with the change of pace, that's ball 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First offering on its way. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. There's a base hit on the line. And to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Dero. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper, not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer to the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. Tatis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. His 2nd home run of the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
8 runs on 12 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Slice down the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Will Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Myers will turn for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Brian Dozier at the plate as he lifts it in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Padres on top, 8-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted into center field. Myers is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Under it is Myers, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Brad Peacock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick giving chase. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Hit back up the middle. Bare-handed for one to Gurriel, and they get them both.
Up next to the Padres.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Juan Soto. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. So next to swing the bat will be. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of 7th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. One and 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Down the third baseline. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now an 8-1 game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Last strike now for Houston. struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yadier Molina, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to Molina. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scope is there, and that's the second out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maybin on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll return. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. Now the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball in.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Maybin will get there, and he puts bottom of the inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter. So far in this one, and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Sent out to straightaway center field. Maybin is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Here now is our
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
number 4, Yadier Molina.
From the stretch. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Demerits there to retire the side. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw won't get him. He's set and the pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Time of the ball game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ready now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Taylor Trammell.
At the plate, Taylor Trammell. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Mondesi on at first, nobody out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a drive out to left center field. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting first, the right fielder, number 34, Reggie.
In now, Reggie Jackson. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The second baseman, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And there's a base hit on the line.
The first baseman, Joe Carter.
To the plate now, Joe Carter. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Austin Voth comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Into the box, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at ball one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Hit back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Kendrick. Throw on to first, won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clark Schmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Robles waits on it. Two gone. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with two away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adalberto Mondesi. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Taylor Trammell.
Into the box now, Taylor Trammell. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And the runner is in from second. The relay through to third, and he's out. That ends the inning, but stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Washington, the shortstop, Trey.
4-1.
Turner.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A 1-1. Fouled off.
Hang on.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Ready on 1 and 2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting second.
And now for Washington, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home
Batting
first, 2 away.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Soto.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he takes strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Outside.
And he misses there. 1 and 2.
Timing out.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch.
Nope.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Still 2 and 2. Now here's the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3 and 2. Howie Kendrick would be next. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
The right fielder, number 44, Reggie Jackson.
At the plate now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. From the stretch. Now Reggie turns on one and sends it to deep right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tim Anderson. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it.
And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2-0 now. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
For the Nationals, the second baseman, Howie.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
And it's 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The right fielder.
Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side at.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Top of the third set to get underway. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Carter. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. To short, hit hard.
Turner fields it cleanly.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So coming to the plate, Jorge Posada, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Mickey Mantle will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Mickey Mantle.
At the at-bat. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 0-1, here it comes. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time and just. Cody Allen, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Allen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Ball 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. One away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Suzuki has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Strike called, 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And another foul ball. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. Adam Eaton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Count now a ball and a strike. Two and one. And a fly ball, and this should do it. Jones is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game.
Fans are